Steve Reid found himself unable to get a word in edgeways as Good Morning Britain's Susanna Reid probed him about the winter fuel payment. ITV Good Morning Britain presenter Susanna Reid became embroiled in a very heated discussion with Labour MP Steve Reid, leading him to implore, "I would love to get a word in." The pair clashed over Labour's cancellation of the winter fuel payment for pensioners. "You're saying, well, it balances out," Reid said in response to his point that pensions had increased. "The thing is that if you're on more than £11,500, you might still think of yourself as not a very well-off pensioner, and I ask again, it is a massive political issue. Diane Abbott says it is like the poll tax, and it will affect the Labour government as you head towards the next general election. Are you going to change it?" she demanded. "But I didn't say it balances out," Reid insisted. "What I said is pensioners are better off because we've increased pensions more. You should feel better off, because the pension is better." Reid interjected, "You never said in your manifesto you were going to take away the winter fuel allowance." "We said we were going to commit to the triple lock," he said as she continued to speak over him. "Mr. Reid, are you going to change on the winter fuel allowance?" she demanded. "I would love to get a word in, because I think it's really important that pensioners and other people are able to hear the other side of this argument," he responded. "We have put pensions up by more than changes to the winter fuel allowance this year, but that will happen every single year under this government," Reid insisted. "Is your point that pensioners just will be better off by the end of this government than when this government came in?" Reid inquired. "We are determined to make pensioners better off," Reid insisted, claiming pensioners would be £1,900 better off by the end of their 4 years in government. "Of course, I understand everyone is hurting because of the cost of living crisis that we inherited. Of course, I recognize that some of the decisions we're making are difficult for people. But we're doing the right thing by putting more money in pensioners' pockets, not taking money away from pensioners," he said. Earlier in the programme, Reid's colleague Diane Abbott had admitted the winter fuel payment was a big bone of contention within the Labour Party. She admitted while she didn't sign the rebellious letter raising concerns about slashing the welfare bill, which more than 100 Labour MPs added their signature to, she said she had signed other letters of a similar ilk. "There's more than one letter," she revealed. "It's all around the welfare stuff, because we've got to actually vote on that, and people are very alarmed because we're talking about immigration this week. But actually, the polling shows that the top issue people are concerned about is the winter fuel allowance, and then the next issue is the disability cuts.